opening your eyes, mountains are covered by these terraces. This is in Botswana. This is in Lesotho. There are terraces up some of the most incredible steep mountain sides that don't make any sense. In fact, if you go into Google Earth and you look at Lesotho, I challenge you to find any part of Lesotho without terraces. It's actually quite incredible. They're just terraces everywhere. And there's just been no people down there to build these terraces, so where do they come from? This is one of the greatest examples because you can see the channels that link them, the circles and the terraces, all one giant grid. Nothing stands alone. Remember I told you, look at around the circles, the stuff hidden by the soil, because there are no standalone circles. They're all part of a giant grid, a huge grid. No standalone, all connected by these weird channels that are clever people at university call roads to drive the cattle on. This is why these roads are there, because they were built because the people 200 years ago built them to drive their cattle on. And that's as far back as they go. Maybe 400 years ago, that's it. This is just spectacular. This is right up the road from where I live. So when I leave my house and I go walking in the mountains, this is what I walk in these places. And it's rather silly. So I take a lot of photographs and I write a whole bunch of stuff, and then I come talk to people like you, and I feel like I'm, alone, lost in the world. Ancient roads and channels run for hundreds of miles. Notice, circle, channel, and the extrapolation or the extension of the circle that looks like a giant spider's web. And it's these giant spider's web that turn into these agricultural terraces. And there's a very specific reason why this is all connected, which you'll understand soon. Look at these archaeological drawings from 1939, clearly showing us that there are no doors and entrances, and then these circles are all connected like a bunch of grapes. And then they don't make any more comments about it, they just leave it. The roads link every stone circle. There's the road there. It's very, very badly eroded, as you can see. Most of the times you don't even know you're walking on these ruins. Over there at the bottom, it used to connect in there, but that looks like water washed it away at some stage. Look at this linking into these strange hexagonal things. There's not enough time to talk about that, but there's spectacular information about what is going on there. And there's ruins there and there, but they're just covered by soil. This is a beautiful example of a channel running into with all the stuff around it. The spider's web effect. Look at this. Now imagine most of southern Africa looking like this a long, long time ago. And these are all cattle kraal, as I said, built for special cattle. There were a lot of cattle. Boy, they were just